Bro Plata, where black people and white people talk nonsense. Listen, we have you on because every other episode we just talk at each other. So, you can talk as much as you want. It's fine.
All right.
As long as if Ray doesn't have to talk and doesn't have to steer the ship off the road like he usually does,
then
it's good. Yeah.
Look at me. I'm the captain now.
There you go. Yeah, you can have it. Good, because we drive it straight into a volcano usually. So,
except for that's the heart, Tim, and that can never be mended. You know that. The heart always breaks.
Nah, dude, one of your girlfriends take care of that for you.
Oh. No, they usually go, well, thank you for the free meal. Have a good day, sir.
Ray is a 60-year-old man in a 30-year-old's body.
I am, yeah.
If anyone doesn't know.
Nice.
His references are like way older than they should be for someone his age.
Oh,
I would love to see that fight. And I would be rooting for Greg Hardy the entire time. Funny thing, if you've ever wanted to see me in pain at any point that we've been hanging out, today's your day.
Ray, they see you in pain every time you do a set.
This is true.
Damn.
Yeah. So Thomas has seen it and Tim's never seen it.
No,
it was basically if Mortal Kombat was a shitty Saturday morning cartoon.
Yeah, exactly.
They had they had a Native American character on there. They had they had the street tough black guy. They had all the stereotypes. WMAC Masters.
There it is.
It's such a.
So you're
cool
saying it
show.
doesn't hold up? Is that what you're trying to say?
It does not at all.
It doesn't look fit full, Ray. Let me see that glass. No, Ray, top it off.
This is goddamn amazing.
Yeah, that's awesome.
No, I just want you to follow the rules. What happens if you don't follow the rules? The wheel gets you back again.
This is true.
Why don't you two fight each other?
I've been thinking that, but I didn't want to say anything.
We have talked about this
I'm still out of
for
shape.
years,
I
man.
can't fight anybody right now.
I am so down. I will meet him at a weight. I don't care if I have to gain weight to fucking fight Tim, but it would mostly be it would be a rolling match in the cage.
Pretty much.
Somebody would take someone down.
What's crazy is out of all of us, Tim looks like he's most likely to be the wrestling fan.
I see so many fucking guys who look like Tim Danko at AIW shows. It's not even funny, and I love I see him, I'm like, I want to buy him a shot, but it's not Tim, and I get sad.
Yeah, and this kid's going to be a star, obviously, and that's what they wanted to happen. They want him to get a big win in London. They're hoping that was going to happen. I mean, did they give him somebody they think he could beat? Well, yeah, but I mean, it's not like Vargas isn't tough. Vargas is a tough guy. And yeah, Pimblett was a big favorite. But that's what they wanted to happen. They want this kid to be one of their next big stars, especially in the lightweight division. And now he's won two fights, one by knockout, right, and one by submission. So now he's going to fight somebody tough, and that division's super stacked. So there's tons of people he could fight. Before you put me on, I'm screaming at my microphone because you didn't put me on. I'm like, she's Mexican, you racist asshole!
I don't know
Hispanic, you monster! But you didn't put me on because you wouldn't talk wrestling. He had I only had one fight. He had two fights, but my one fight lasted longer than his two fights combined by a lot. I think these both his fights were inside of a minute.
And how did your fight end, Tim?
I got TKO'd in the second round. And there's a lot of guys, strikers that have just became fantastic at takedown defense. I mean, Anderson Silva was good at it. Junior Dos Santos was good at it. I mean, those are just the first two I think of. But there's been a lot that, I mean, if you're a striker like that, you have to have good takedown defense. There's been a lot of guys who have great takedown defense, and he's one of them. However, I mean, Robert Whittaker is a striker first. He's not a wrestler. And however, neither really is Cannonier. Maybe a little bit more, but I don't really expect Cannonier to fight him that way. I'm excited to see that fight, though. I don't expect Izzy to lose at all, but I like Cannonier a lot, and he's a tough guy, so I'll definitely watch that fight. But if either of us touch the other one's liver, we'll die, Ray.
Probably. Yeah, that'd be fine. I want to be the first MMA death of a true amateur, where it's the worst fight ever. How
bad would it be if you got
MMA fight, bro?
Killed in the cage. You got killed in the cage by me.
Yes.
His liver exploded.
Bro Plata, we meet again. It's been a while. Where should we begin? Chocolate pie dish and the turkey flavored water 4 is where we'll fucking start. It's the time of season where I really don't have to make a thumbnail because I just rehash the same one. Yeah. Hi, Tim. Tim is shoveling food into his face. I did that before I went to go to the dispo. That's why I was kind of behind a little. We appreciate everybody watching. Make sure like, share, do everything. It says in this banner. This is the most important shit.
You need to know that I'm sick.
Oh, I'm sorry, buddy.
It's all fucking up here. Like to the point where like when I eat, I can't breathe.
You have a Creed cold.
Maybe I might have been Creed.
God damn it, Tim.
They were literally trying to kill me. They're literally trying to take me higher.
You have you created your own prison with this one, Tim.
But I was much better. You swung the disc.
So I was torn on it.
Oh yeah, I don't feel good. So
I'm sorry, buddy.
I'm gonna do my best. I'm gonna start drinking. We're gonna see if this is gonna help or hurt. It's usually 50-50 with these things.
Yeah, that's not fun at all to be sick. When did you start feeling like
today?
Down?
Just today, man. It's pretty new. It just happened
no.
kind of out of nowhere. So,
no.
Which I mean, if it's a cold, it could have happened. You know, I could have got it this weekend, Friday. I could have gotten it.
Creed COVID. You got Creed COVID.
Maybe Creedvid. But maybe. But I will say this. That I didn't like that you just used the same thumbnail over and over, right? Because that name deserves a new thumbnail every year, and because it's a great name. We've been using it now for 4 years. I did double check. I'm like, is this the 4th fucking time we've used this?
Yeah.
We've never done anything special. We just had a cool name every time. I Googled
edition.
Yeah, that makes people think Scott Stapp will be here, which I wish.
We've emailed his people multiple times and have gotten no response.
Well, now you're definitely getting none. If you didn't get any before, you get any 3 years ago, you're not going to get any now.
Oh god damn.
But yeah, things happen, fights happen. Jan won. Not surprising anybody. Where was that fight? Macau?
Yeah, it was at like 2 in the fucking morning. I didn't even watch it.
I didn't watch it either.
I watched the highlight of Muslim doing that spinning back kick. That was dope. Force. Hold on. I'm sending Pulse the thing.
I had more important things. Oh no, get a sneeze. Get a sneeze. When you sneeze when you're sick, you never know what's gonna happen.
You just shit your pants.
One thing that, like, a lot of times what happens when I sneeze when I'm clogged up is my back will crack. Like the whole thing will just go.
I don't have that problem yet, luckily. I should, but I don't.
Like nothing comes out, so I just my spine explodes because I can't sneeze correctly.
Oh, fucking awful.
No, I should have brought my sunglasses down. This light is killing me. Whose idea was this?
I'm gonna have
to fucking LeVar Burton.
You were sick. Okay, we got
LeVar Burton.
Yeah, I was about to say LeVar Burton from what was it? Next Generation? I think that was Next Generation. Yeah.
I don't know. Call it could
make it so number 1.
Maybe we'll read some books.
I actually after I got home, I housed a few more tacos I had bought. I've been eating nothing but Mexican food all week. Can't wait to see what that does to me.
Have fun with GERD. The shit that I have. Yeah. Have fun with that, bro. I like this. Like it looks like my eyes are completely covered, but I can see.
Oh, I was about to say you look like Neo in the second fucking Matrix, or the third Matrix movie, actually.
Dying over here. Hey, Pauls.
Hey, man, I'm sorry you got the Rona or whatever.
What it is, man. Hopefully it's just a cold.
It's Creed COVID. He got it.
Oh,
Bobby.
I know. I did want to ask, how was it?
Dude, it was fucking awesome. It was so good. It was probably the best show I've ever seen. Which says a
You know,
lot.
I just gotta add. So I'm not gonna lie. I'm not familiar with their whole discography. Like, really, I only know the hits, like "My Sacrifice" and "Arms Wide Open" and such.
Mm-hmm.
But like, what did they start off? Well, matter of fact, what did they close with?
Well, they closed in air quotes with "Higher," then they left, and they came back and did uh "One Last Breath" and "My Sacrifice."
Okay.
They closed on My Sacrifice?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he closed on "My Sacrifice" when I saw him by himself too. So they've been doing that a while.
Did they play
"My Sacrifice"
One?
was my favorite Creed song.
Did they play One?
They did play one, yes.
Yes. Makes me happy to know that that's still.
What surprised me is that they didn't play anything from Full Circle. They didn't play.
Was that the last album?
Yeah, they didn't play "Overcome." They didn't play "Rain." They didn't play anything.
What was the big one from Full Circle?
"Overcome," probably. Or "Rain."
I'd have to hear it. I know there's one that I know for sure from that album.
"Thousand Faces" was another one, but yeah, they had 3 singles. It was "Thousand Faces," "Rain," and "Overcome."
Mm-hmm.
I like "Overcome." I was disappointed they didn't play "Overcome," but it's all right. Did they play like a couple songs that I could have not heard them play? Like they played "Don't Stop Dancing," which I think is honestly, I think that's a lame song, but it is what it is. Children, don't stop dancing.
One Last Breath is the one I know.
No, that's from Weathered.
Oh, Weathered.
Yeah.
Oh, then I have no idea of the Full Circle one. I think
that's the one that came out like 08 or 09. That's the one
Yeah,
they left for a
08.
while and came back and had Full Circle, but no, Weathered. They put a bunch from Weathered.
I bet Human Clay was heavily represented.
I probably play more Human Clay than anything.
I would assume out of that whole discography.
They played "Say I." Supposed to do a single. That was good.
Y'all remember in the mid aughts there was a group, I think they were called Puddle of Mud or something?
Yeah, Puddle was still around.
Yeah. It's just, what's the lead singer's name?
I don't
I
know.
have no idea.
I'm pretty sure it's just that guy and a rotating band of musicians behind him.
Well, what happened is like Puddle of Mud kicked him out, and then they did an album without him, and then he came back, and now I don't know. It's confusing. I don't know.
I think he had a song
like the original lead singer is in Puddle of Mud, but I don't know what happened there. So,
yeah, they had a song called "I Really Hate You" or something. I think that was the radio edited
She Hates
version.
Me. Yeah,
She hates me. Yeah.
Yeah, that was their one. Everybody gets at least one. That was
they've
their
had
one.
more than one.
What?
I
Whoa,
hear Control.
yeah,
I hear
dude,
Control
they
and
had a
Blurry
lot.
more than I hear. Yeah, I hear Control and Blurry more than I hear She Hates Me on the radio.
Yeah.
Oh,
I haven't
those are
heard She Hates Me in a
usually
long
the
time.
two.
Yeah.
No, but I'm just saying, like everybody gets at least one. Like some people,
Everybody.
Well, no, I mean anybody who blows up, they get at
Tell 'em,
least
Tim.
one.
Mm.
Well, no, but I mean, like, but then like I think I've said it before. Like, what's the guy's name? I like big butts and I cannot lie.
Sir Mix-a-Lot.
Yes,
Yeah,
that
Puddle
man
of
is
Mud
made
isn't
over.
anywhere near that though, Pulse. Like Pulse,
No,
they've
I'm
had.
just saying. I'm just saying, Sir Mix-a-Lot. I've heard, and I believe it. He's made over $100 million over the course of his career from just that one song alone.
Probably with licensing and everything like that.
That's what I know, but I'm just saying that to say
She was
people
in
call
like
it a
Pizza
one.
Hut commercials.
People call them one-hit wonder, like that's such a bad thing. That's
It's
crazy.
better than no hit wonder,
right?
You know? I
Agreed.
mean, especially when you can bank off of it.
Right.
Especially people who have like hit Christmas songs. Like every year, you like make money, get a check every January.
No, but like as far as that song, like it was sampled by Nicki Minaj, so that's just more money in his bank. So he's Sir Mix-a-Lot is not like he's just chilling. He ain't doing nothing.
Yeah, I wonder how much money Ray Parker Jr. made off Ghostbusters. Probably a good bit.
He probably bought an Ecto One.
Yeah.
Just to floss, just to flex on people, man.
He's still driving in a white hearse.
Driving an Ecto One.
Man, I've been sick all day, but I haven't had a headache until just now.
It's
something about this damn
podcast.
show. Maybe it's Pulse. Maybe it's not Ray. Maybe it's Pulse.
Whoop.
Don't
kidding.
you put
It's
that
not.
evil on him?
It's not you. Hey, Cowboys won. Watch that.
It's about time they did something right. Like,
Hey, so did the Browns. Browns and Cowboys won. Look at that.
Excuse me?
I mean, no, I mean, like, I'm just gonna say,
Wait, Pulse, before you say anything. No, Tim, we all know that game got snowed completely out. Like the field filled, like the actual bowl filled with snow, and they can't play that game. It's
I wasn't gonna give you any shit
never
about
existed.
I wasn't gonna be a dick
I don't
about
know
it. But
what
if you're gonna be a
you're
bitch
talking
about it, I wasn't gonna be a dick about it. But if you're gonna be a bitch about it, I mean, not much I can do there.
Hey, it's not my fault. Mother Nature.
The Lord had
Browns a
blessed
win,
them
all
to
right?
play in some snow. All right.
Well, I can't wait for that dome because the Steelers are gonna run all over the fucking Browns after that.
Watching that made me really pissed about the dome. It did. It made me sad.
Nope, it's got to happen. They got
that
to play mediocre
that
football.
place was sold out with a 2-7 team and snow.
Nope, can't do it. Sorry. Plus, also, there's got to be
whatever.
more room for Steelers fans to take over that place. So it's going to be quite fun.
That's not, dude. If it didn't happen when we suck this hard and the weather was that shitty, it's never gonna happen. Like this would be the day it would have to happen, and it didn't happen. This isn't like when Ohio State goes in the Big Ten towns and like they take over the stadium. It's not ever gonna be like that. And the Browns have done it to people. Browns do it every time they go to Tennessee. There's usually more Browns fans than Titans fans.
That's sad. Titans, get on your shit. Let's go. Start winning.
I mean, last time I went to Nashville was in 2016 when the Browns were down there, and there was Browns fans everywhere, and the Indians were in the playoffs. So that was crazy too. We were at a bar, and it was packed with Indians fans watching the playoffs. It was awesome. Yeah, we like took over the bar. It was pretty sweet.
Nice. Yeah.
And
I'm sorry the game got snowed out, Tim.
I'm pretty sure it didn't. I'm pretty sure they played. It took like 5 minutes for that thing to go from green to white.
Oh, y'all got snow up there? Y'all have snow up there already?
Oh, it came hard and heavy last week. It's gone now, but it was gnarly.
You didn't see any of that? Check out the highlights of the Browns-Steelers game. About the second half, it came down hard, and the whole field was white.
Yeah, dude. It was bad. It was bad.
Game. That's what AFC North football is all about, dude. That's what it's all about.
No, it needs to be in a dome, Tim. It needs to be
AFC
in a
North
dome.
football in a dome is fucking blasphemy.
Well,
I really hope that whole thing falls apart hard.
Well, it's gonna happen, and you're gonna buy tickets to go to it, and then concerts will be there. Okay.
Ew.
It's the best.
I'll go see Creed there. That's it.
I can't wait for WrestleMania. That'll be a good day.
You're such a fucking nerd. You want football to be worse so you can get wrestling. You're the fucking worst. You are the
Tim,
worst.
I want an actual sport, not football.
Yeah, the worst sports. We found him, everybody. Call Barstool. Call everybody. We found the worst sports fan in America.
Put me up. We'll tag.
We need to do a supercut of like you being the worst sports fan in America because I feel like
I'm not the worst sports fan in America.
You probably aren't, but the thing is, you also have to be good enough to call you a sports fan, right? So it has to be like right. There's a sweet spot.
Oh, I'm
right?
casual,
like just enough that you're over the line of being a sports fan, but also just at the bottoms of the sports.
I know
fan
the
pile.
rules of things. Does that count?
Right. You only like your team when they're good. You're basically a chick.
Kind of.
A chick who isn't a sports fan, I should say. I know plenty of women who are real sports fans, and it's awesome. I know one couple who the woman is a hardcore sports fan and the guy isn't, and that's hilarious to me. I love that relationship. That makes me laugh. She's always like screaming at the football game, and he's like playing World of Warcraft.
Poor woman. Could be playing fucking CODs, man. What are we doing?
Nerds.
Call of Duty better.
You're nerds. It's only one gaming company. That's EA Sports. The only one that matters.
Nope, that's Epic Games, sir. Epic Games.
So that's not true because
are y'all familiar with Are y'all familiar with what a Mugen is?
Is this a sort of slur we're not allowed to say?
No. A Mugen, a Mugen, Mugen.
Is it some sort of dessert?
No, it
We're
sounds
gonna
like
keep
it.
having bad guesses. Hold on.
No,
What?
that reminds me, because like we know what chocolate is, we know what
We do
you
know what
know
chocolate is.
caramel is and all that, but for years I've been wondering what is nougats.
You mean
Nougat?
nougat?
Yes. What is that?
He was a
It's like
kicker for Ohio State, and then he played for the
Nougat.
Bengals for a while too.
He
Oh, but
also
if you
Bounced
wrote
look
the
at it,
around.
song "Catch Scratch Fever."
That's true. He didn't
yeah.
write that song, but he did. He did play it.
No, if you ever heard him talk, it's like he is a country bumpkin for real. Like
He's something.
He's Michigan white trash. Is Ted Nugent, but in
And,
the best
and
way.
then some. Don't disparage the nice people of Michigan. And I'm saying that on fucking Ohio State,
That's why I said
Michigan.
Michigan white trash. It wasn't fucking. I'm not putting him in high esteem. He's not. Well,
Listen.
he technically kind of is an aristocrat in Michigan, but that's the Ohio talking in me more than
Listen,
anything.
I don't give a damn about the whole state of Michigan. The whole state of Michigan. The whole state of Michigan. I don't give a
no,
damn
but
about the whole state of
you
Michigan.
guys,
I'm from Ohio.
no, you guys, because I've just made statements in the past, and you're like, "Post, you're in Texas, you're homophobic as all kidding." If you ever hear
We've
him talk,
never
it's like,
once said that to you.
no, takes the cake.
He's
and then
something.
I remember on Cribs, he was one of the rare Cribs where he actually toured his house and was actually his house. It wasn't rented, and
Oh, those are
and like
usually rentals. That's hilarious.
Yeah.
no, but his was real, and like
I
like
read a
he
house
has
that clearly wasn't mine. Like you're just like
no, you know
some old
his
lady's
was his.
house.
You know his was his because they showed his living room, and he had one head of every animal that you could imagine, and he killed them all himself with a bow
Teenagers
and arrow.
hog tied in the living room.
For real. But no, but getting back to what I was saying, like
Didn't he
if
have
you
a
look at
child bride?
He adopted a woman and then I think dated her when she turned 18. Yeah.
I'm sorry, what?
Yeah.
like Jerry
Well, that
Lee
just
Lewis,
ruined everything.
Kind
Now I'm in a bad mood.
But he wasn't related to her. It wasn't as bad as
But he
Jerry
adopted
Lee,
her.
but it was
What?
I mean, Jerry, which is
Right,
worse?
right.
Adopting
That is the
a chick
absolute-
and not banging her for 2 years, or you then fucking or your 13-year-old cousin. That's
No, I
way
gotta.
worse.
That's the definition of grooming,
Listen,
man. That's like
please let me get this off.
that's
I
worse
was
than
just
Chris
talking to
D'Elia.
somebody about this earlier. Because I made the claim that Chuck Berry started rock and roll, and somebody wanted to say Elvis Presley, this, that, and the Jerry Lee Lewis. And then I mentioned the fact that Jerry Lee Lewis and Elvis Presley, for that matter, when he got together with Priscilla, she was like 16.
Well, Chuck
And,
Berry also.
You know what Chuck Berry's favorite thing
Yeah,
was?
okay, fair enough. Yeah, your bathrooms and such. But what
To
you
be
know,
honest, I would rather do that than pedophilia. Like,
He got in trouble with the law for like taking underage girls across state lines, right?
did he?
Chuck Berry.
I believe
God
so.
damn it! God damn it!
You know what? All musicians, like
don't quote me
anybody
that,
with
pretty
money, is like everybody's for the streets, I guess, man. That's why I feel like I'm the last normal person on earth, man. Because
this is the worst thing to say, but you don't freak out until I finish my whole thought. But it was a different time, meaning people got away with that shit then. It still wasn't good then, but obviously we let a lot of shit slide for a long time.
Oh,
it still wasn't a good thing, and it was still against the law, but we were just like, boys will be boys.
Okay, so that's my okay. And I was talking to my other friend Carlton about this. That's why I said Denzel Washington.
A friend named
he is like, and I hate using this term because we're all just people, but I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna speak frankly. Denzel Washington is the black communities. He's like our president. He's the only unscathed celebrity of ours.
Too.
All right, we can share.
I would vote for him for president right now. I don't even care what his politics are.
I would be behind Denzel on that, especially since he knows about his wine. Apparently,
I wanted to go see Gladiator this week, but I'm sick.
Oh, is it out?
I believe it came out Friday.
Okay, yeah, no, he really is like the perfect dude. He's like the perfect man. Like you've never heard him. For a while, Will Smith was on that list, and he did what he did. And it's like it's like a steam. It's like an avalanche of bad things after that. But it's like he's the only one of ours who went into the industry and is going to seemingly walk out of here unscathed. I'm going to knock on wood as I say this because for years Bill Cosby looked like he was clean, and then you found out what he was doing with people's drinks, slipping Mickeys and whatnot. But yeah, Denzel, he's our only one. So
Um,
shout out to them.
I don't see anything about what I specifically said about Chuck Berry, but there were other things. He was charged with assaulting a woman in 1987. He was accused of causing lacerations of the mouth, requiring 5 stitches, 2 loose teeth, and contusions to the face. He pleaded guilty to a lesser charge of harassment and paid a $250 fine. There's more. He was sued by several women who claimed that he had installed a video camera in the bathroom of his restaurant.
Yep.
I don't want to read it anymore.
That's why.
He had a bunch of videotapes of women.
That's why they say never meet your heroes. And stuff,
yeah. That's why I'm kind of happy I didn't meet Scott Stapp, man. I didn't want him to ruin Creed for me.
Hotel you were in, was that any?
It was a Holiday Inn, wasn't it?
So I don't remember.
Remember, he was like, "I'm living in a Holiday Inn." Yeah.
Well, he got his redemption. He's selling out arenas now. So,
who is
Scott?
Scott
Creed? Yeah, dude. They were adding seats for the Cleveland show.
Well, who else was there? Like,
cool.
Who opened for them?
3 Doors Down and Mammoth. 3 Doors Down was real boring. I saw them before and I said they were boring. They were boring. Like, they sound good and they have good songs, but all their fucking songs are ballads. So it's just like, here's another one with a BPM of 60. Just and yeah, I mean, that lulls you to sleep. It's not a great opening act.
I was actually gonna say it's more. Here's a song you can load a revolver to. Doon, 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 doon.
Cause I'm a loser.
Yeah.
Sooner or later, you know I'll be dead.
Just 9 mils going up to fucking dudes' heads. I envision every person who listens to that song does maybe kiss a gun every once in a while, but doesn't pull the trigger.
No, then there was a good some good preaching after that too. You give about 5 minutes of sermon.
Oh,
and
yeah, I know
Scott
he's like
Stapp
conservative, isn't he?
Yeah, but he's really religious. His shirt he was wearing said Jesus on it. But yeah, he had a spiel, a sermon. So does Scott Stapp, but that's also what their songs are about. You know, get it. But Stapp was like, the reason why that guy's a great performer is the same reason people make fun of him, is that he goes 110% all the time, and he can't phone anything in. Like in between songs, he's like, "Welcome to the journey. We go to the next chapter of the journey, and we're going to talk about prisons." He did that in between every song.
God, I'm kind of glad I didn't go then. Jesus,
no, it's when they played it was great, but then I was laughing the whole time because I'm like, this is Scott being Scott.
Okay, so
that's a lot of people having a really good time.
That settles it. Then
a lot of whites.
Really when I used to hear him talk like that, I was like, okay, that's obviously substances. But if you're saying he's clean now and he's still talking like that, that means 100%. That's really him.
Yes,
that's really him. Then
there's a couple really good videos, high quality videos people put up of the whole show on YouTube. If you want to watch that, but yeah, you can see his whole spiel. But that's they were great live though, and they sounded so good, and the presentation was awesome. There's fire and shit, and it was
there's nothing worse than a guy who like or anybody thinking that they're very, very deep, saying some deep stuff, and it's like, bro, what are you even talking about? Like, what are you?
You know what? That's just Creed, though, and like it's just, I don't know, man. It was a good time. I don't know. Just you want Scott Stapp to be full Scott Stapp when you see him, and that's what he was. I will say though, when I saw him at Kent Stage with his band, he toned it down a little bit. I mean, he was doing that a little bit, but he wasn't half as hardcore as that was.
No, but you know what? I gotta say this, and I may have mentioned this before, and I know that Ray is not a fan of Eminem, but I gotta say, even though you're not a fan, you have to admit when he's at his prime, as far as being a wordsmith, like nobody's better than him, like right?
Okay. Ray left. I mean, I think he's great, but
no, seriously, he is like
name 5 or 6 better rappers in just his generation alone.
Sure. But what I'm saying is, like, if you listen to the song, "Lose Yourself," when he's going off about how he came up, it's like sort of like Bob Dylan, like putting he's like, you know what I mean? Like,
I love this. Eminem is basically Bob Dylan. Pulse gets it.
Of his era. He's a storyteller, and he's Okay, there he goes again. But listen, okay, my point is this though. This is my point. My point is this. Ray goes back there.
Can't handle
My
being
point is
wrong. He has to leave.
all musicians, whenever they're at their best, I gotta say, and I hate to say it, but it's whenever they're at their best is when they're on drugs. Because when they get that I don't give a shit attitude, it's just a fact. Because as soon as he sobered up, his stuff got weak. And it's just a fact, man.
There's a few people that have gotten better with not many though. Some people were so destructive they couldn't get anything done when they were on shit.
No, that is true. But I'm just saying, if you look at anybody, Cobain, anybody, whenever they're in their prime, because that's where that pain and that struggle comes from, which is what produces great art. And that's just a fact, man.
What was it? The lead singer of All American Rejects, and I saw an interview about how like he was like, we don't want to make any new music. No one wants to hear about my wife and kids.
Right.
I'm like, that is one of the problems, though, right? Like, happens to comedy too. Like when they get money and their lives change, then like there's less shit to be pissed about, right?
Nobody cares about nobody wants to hear about things that are not ratchet.
I've never laughed at the comics joke about their kids, but you know, you hear a lot of them. And I don't know.
Okay, okay. In terms of that, like Jim Gaffigan is the only clean comic where I can sit down and watch his whole set and laugh hysterically.
Really? Never seen Regan or Bargatze?
So I'm not familiar with them so much.
No.
But Jim Gaffigan, he's so relatable. Even though I'm not a white man, he still say things that are. I don't think, but no,
off the screen, Ray.
But no, he says things that is that every person can relate to. So it's like he's funny and he doesn't swear or nothing, but he's still funny, So that to me, that's
comics were hilarious.
A few.
What surprised me about the Creed show is how many black people were there. Lots.
Good.
Lots. Yeah. I mean, they all worked at the arena.
Stereotype.
They all worked at the arena, but they were there. I didn't see one in a seat. I didn't see one non-white in a seat.
I was about to say, were they all sitting in the back or what?
I honestly did not see one not white person there for the show. A lot of honkies. All the honkies. You would take all the honkies out of Cleveland. You would have taken out.
There's a sliver, just like an entire row or aisle of row. Row.
You guys know each other? No, we don't. This is a coincidence. We're all in the same row.
I guess they saw our addresses. I don't know. Yeah, that must have been like mind blowing. They're like, it's 2024, and I'm seeing Creed in an arena.
They're pretty awesome. I turned to Alan, dude. Alan was like, "That's good. Creed's laying up." That changes too, dude. He's like, "You're right. They were awesome." I'm like, "How are they so damn good?" I'm like, "Told you. Look, I told you."
Because Scott Stapp believes in the Lord Jesus Christ the way it should be.
Maybe. Whatever it was working.
That should be Trump's like inauguration song he comes out to is
the last inauguration of Three Doors Down played it.
Well, but I'm saying it should be hello that's
Higher?
God damn it.
My Sacrifice?
My Sacrifice. Should be his like that should be the new presidential Here Comes the Chief for him.
Should be Mile in Prison. Orders in session.
Yep. The verdict's bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
Corrupt judges and their daughters who work for Kamala.
Mm-hmm.
It's all bullshit. It's all
funny.
Bullshit.
It's funny. You can't hear one nice thing about Eminem without you leaving, but then you fucking say that shit. And I put up with it. See, I can handle my shit.
Yeah, but I can't do with Eminem, man. Like we've discussed my hatred. Like,
why though? Why? What is your problem with him?
His voice is grating on my ears.
Is it jealousy, Ray?
I think it
no.
Because no one likes it. Everybody makes fun of his favorite rap group. ICP is a punchline.
A lot of times,
no, I rock with them both. I like them both. Okay, I like both of them. But I'm just saying.
But there's also people. There are people on Psychopathic Records now who have better flow than Eminem,
Okay, hear me out. Hear me out. Hear me out. Hear me out.
Talk about
Whenever I came up watching Kobe Bryant, I never liked the guy. I was never a fan of his. Okay, he was arrogant and all that, and I just didn't like the guy. Even though I didn't like him, I recognized he was a savant at the game of basketball.
You're also talking about someone who doesn't think LeBron's any good. So you think he's going to give you that? No, he's not going to give you that either.
You know what I'm saying though? You recognize that Eminem is great though, even though you don't like him.
He's not like that. If he doesn't like you, his brain makes him think that they actually aren't good. That's what his fucking brain. Ray is. We need to get a psychologist on. Ray is a specimen of something. He is interesting. You got to run studies on this guy.
Possibly.
Like I'm not a fan of Anthony Joshua, the boxer, but at times he is not clean. People clean the fuck out. Like
I respect. I don't respect Eminem. Like there's a
why?
There's
What
a
did he
lot
do?
of stuff. What did he do?
He made fun of his favorite rap group.
He's pistol whipped people. He's fucking beat his wife.
Okay, I'll give you that.
The lyrics are insanity.
I give you that.
Like, at least with ICP, they have face paint to hide around. That dude just had hair dye. Like that. There's no again.
Everybody had hair dye in 1999.
I know.
In 1999.
I just saw a picture of Violent J in 1999 with long blonde hair. I'm like, that bitch dyed that shit back then.
I need to find my old school pictures with me of like blonde tips.
No, come on. You would.
You have frosted tips?
At one point, yeah, when I was like in middle school, I think.
Oh wow! Now you know what? I saw a picture of Moss back when he was in high school, and I told her I mentioned it to him. You could tell he was a grunge son of a gun. Like he was, like he wore like flannel and like Doc Martens or something, and you could just tell.
He looked like the Brawny Man, probably.
No, he didn't have any. Well, he didn't have any facial hair or nothing. But like at this
he looked
time,
like the captain of the lacrosse team.
I swear I want to say
class action waiting to happen.
He was wearing a kilt in one picture, I think.
Of course
he was one of them type guys. Yeah.
One of the guys that doesn't have to pledge the frat pledges him.
No, he was one of those guys.
One of us.
He was one of those guys that probably would slam dance. You remember that? Slam dancing?
Oh yeah.
No.
Mosh pitted before.
Mosh pit, yeah. He would mosh.
I'm too old, but I used to love doing it.
Yeah, when I hear the words "Let's open up the pit," I get nervous.
I move away. I go to the bar if it's a small venue, and I'm like,
"Let's open up the pit." No.
Yeah,
that was just never popular in our community because somebody's gonna die, man.
You pushed the wrong guy.
You know who
there's no just playful pushing. Like it's just gonna lead to something. When the mosh disperses, there's gonna be a body left on the ground. Like what happened to him? I don't know.
Nice little knife, just shivving him right in the fucking side. Yeah.
Dude, is that what happened at Astro World, dude? Is that just like a bad pit attempt?
Probably. No, I mean that was due to they allowed too many people in one area without enough exit room
Right. Most places are pretty smart about not doing that. Like we were talking about. Were we talking about this last week? Like any live event you go to, if the majority of the people there decide they want to have a riot's going to happen. You can't stop it. They outnumber everyone, right?
Yeah.
Well, every time you go to a live event, you're just lucky that everyone's deciding to behave. Thank God.
No, that is true. But like also, if you should make it a clear-cut path, if somebody like left their binoculars in their car or something, and they just want to file out to go to their car, there's literally no way you could do it the way that thing was structured. And so that was the problem. And yeah, somebody, I guess some people started to file one way and some guy fell on the ground and somebody decided, I don't want to just stop and wait for him to get up. So I'm gonna keep walking. Maybe
some of those festivals, you see a sea of people. How do you get out of there? Like, how do you?
That's why I was telling you, I don't even want to go. Like, I wouldn't want to go out no more. Like, unless I even do a public game. Like, unless I had skybox seats, I don't even want to go no more.
Go anything?
Not really. No, I have. That's what we have television for. You know.
I don't think I've quite hit the level of depression yet where I don't want to go to games or concerts.
It's not even depression. I just don't want to. Like, I don't want to deal with it, man. Because it's just people are ratchet nowadays. Like, I don't even want to.
Well, luckily I haven't. Knock on wood. Luckily I haven't really been in any real bad situations at any events that I've been to. Not really. Nothing crazy. Thank goodness. But he could always turn, right? I mean, it's happened at soccer games. What was that soccer game in the 80s or 90s? What was that? All those people died. What the fuck?
No, but you know what it's like?
I can't remember.
It's
What?
like people who decide that they want to streak at games. Unless you're getting paid to do it from like you make a bet with your friends, like what is your ultimate plan? Like you know you're gonna get arrested, you're gonna be ass naked, you're gonna get tackled. What is the plan here? What is the end goal?
Show off your dong to the universe.
Pretty much,
Okay,
yeah.
but are you gonna parlay that into a career? Into like
Man, you know what? You could. I mean, you could. Like they
or
won't
you
show
could
it on
just
TV anymore,
audition.
but there will be cell phone
or
video
you
on the
could
internet
just-
of your
or
giant
you
dong,
could
and
just-
then yeah.
Or you could just drive to Van Nuys and audition for one of those companies. You don't have to do nothing wild like that. You know what I mean?
No. Listen, you listen. You parlay the streaking video with your humongous dong into your OnlyFans, and you do this shit yourself. You don't have a boss.
But or you could
You
just
gotta
start
be
on
thinking.
OnlyFans and then omit getting tackled. You can
You
get
need
bro,
marketing. You need marketing,
best
man. You
part-
can't just start one and become a millionaire overnight. Okay, you need marketing, and that's the best kind of marketing there is. Viral.
No, but the
Viral marketing.
The best part is when the security can't catch them, and one of the big football players, like one of the D linemen, is like, you know what? I'm sick of this. We need to get back to playing, and they just take it upon themselves because that's what they do for a living, and they just like light them up, you know.
just fucking
But
spear
you
a
never,
dude
we,
with a
we
boner.
never see it no more because they cut the camera away. You just see the
yeah,
aftermath.
but everyone there's always 50,000 cameras in the audience, so
That's true.
now there's always video. Like that kid that did
No,
the
no,
backflip at the Reds game.
Well, I'm saying,
Yeah.
I don't see it because I'm only like I don't go to games. I'm just watching on TV. But you'll hear Marv Albert like, "Ooh," and he just got lit up by number 91.
Or
He's
that
gonna-
great was it Kenny Albert? Was it Kenny?
yeah,
Who was man? Who was it that had that great call when he was like calling the streaker? That was awesome.
I don't remember that one.
Yeah, it was awesome. It wasn't Kenny Albert. It was shoot. Oh, man, I can't think of his name. Pissing me off because I'm sick and I have a headache.
I'm sorry, buddy.
You're not. You're not.
What are
sorry.
what are you taking for it?
Nothing. Nothing, because I had to be awake to do this, or else I would have taken NyQuil and been asleep by now.
Could have told me you were sick, Tim.
I can't. If we're gonna take off Thursday, I can't take off today. What am I, irresponsible?
No, but when the show ends, that's what you're gonna do? Take some Z-Quil?
Maybe, but I'm drinking right now, so maybe not.
Yeah, I'm trying to drink off what I drank last night, and I'm just adding on top, I think. So, plus I got to be up at 5, so it'll be a fun night.
What'd you do last night?
I went to Make 'em Laugh Mondays. They had a show getting ready for the Rob Ward roast. It's happening tomorrow or Thursday.
Thursday? They're doing it on Thanksgiving?
Or no, tomorrow. Yeah,
Okay.
tomorrow.
That makes more sense. I will not be going out tomorrow. Even if I wasn't sick, I wouldn't be doing that. I don't need to see everybody I went to high school with. I don't want to see everybody I went to high school with.
Yeah, no, I'm not. I'm going probably to Ashtabula.
It's funny. You know where to find them, though. They'll be at the brew house.
You just show up and be like, I know, I'm fat.
Why would I say that? Fuck you, Ray.
My dick has grown, though, so I am no longer
Still
Tiny
better
Tim.
than you. Yeah. I have no boss. Not necessarily true. My uncle did
Except
call
for
me
the
today.
government, it's kind of secret. You never know. You should do that where you're like, I'm working for the government. It's this thing called disability. That it's a division of the Department of
I
Defense.
don't know. I got to start saying a lot of nice things about Dr. Oz.
You do. Oh, some of these picks are wild right now.
Don't
Also,
just not even joke about that because that's really I'm scared. But moving on.
if anybody happens to be in Bear Creek, there's a church. They're giving out.
Is that a gay bar in Houston?
No. This is actual church. They're giving out. Y'all know what turduckens are, right?
Yes. I've been wanting a turducken for years. No one in my family will get one.
You never eaten one?
No.
Okay, well, so for those who don't know, it's a turkey, a duck, and a hen all combined into one. And they just
It's
jam
a ball of meat.
They just jam one.
It's just,
yeah, they just jam one bird into the other, and the outer shell is a turkey. It's a giant turkey. They're giving these things out tomorrow at a church in Bear Creek. If anybody's local here in South Texas, and I'm definitely gonna get one.
Dude,
And
I
I think
drive 3 hours for a free turducken, dude.
I'm gonna deep fry mine because I stopped deep frying food, but I'm gonna deep fry. And note to anybody who's planning on doing that: make sure that thing is thawed before you
don't
do
let
that.
it explode.
It will blow your house up like you do meth, like you cook meth.
Like 10 years ago or something like that. When I was living in Canton, I had a buddy who was on the radio on a morning show, and they were doing a thing. They're like, his name was Fantone. They're like, find Fantone. We're gonna give you hints, and you find him somewhere in the city. He's gonna have free turkeys. Then I heard that, and I just texted him. I'm like, I need a turkey. Where are you? And he's like, I'm at the library. I'm like, all right, cool. He's talking on the phone to the. He's like, oh, somebody found me.
Hey,
and then later, because I was on the show before, they knew who I was. So like, yeah, Tim Danko showed up in tight white sweatpants, and I got a turkey.
Tight white.
No, I gotta say,
you have tight white sweatpants?
They're my girlfriend's, and I don't think I want to bring back the white sweatpants. I'm gonna get a couple pairs.
Okay. I have to say this though, like, let's be real though. Like, it's only for this time of year because, like, let's be real. Turkey is not it. Like, nobody really enjoys turkey.
Well, I mean,
I don't eat turkey that often.
I'm saying,
well, I mean, not
you
like that. I'll eat lunch with turkey any day. I'll eat turkey sub or something any day. But yeah, like that, the turkey like that. No, not often. It's usually just Thanksgiving.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
I mean,
like,
I do like turkey, but I prefer chicken. It's true.
Everybody does.
I do like turkey, but yeah. It's, even turkeys are just weird birds, man. And they're a lot more dry than chickens, and I mean they're bigger, but turkey's more difficult to cook and to get right than chicken.
You have to slow cook it for hours just to make sure that the meat is moist, because otherwise it's always dry. I don't care who cooks it.
Dude, I might just order a turducken like from somewhere that I can overnight it for Christmas. Or something. I don't know. We can never have ham. I like ham, but my brother is anti-ham, so we can never have ham, and it pisses me off. He ruins it. He ruins ham for everybody. No, my buddy gave me a bunch of ground beef. He bought a half a cow and gave me a bunch of beef, and we had burgers, and they were awesome.
Nice. Grass-fed, I assume.
I don't know, but I know it tastes. It doesn't taste like the same animal you get from Burger King. It's completely different because it doesn't have all the fucking poison in it.
Oh yeah.
But it's great. It's awesome.
It's not goo, Tim. It's not goo.
It's not an Impossible Whopper. I also had a Mexican street corn Whopper the other day.
What?
Yeah, they have a bunch of new special Whoppers.
Are you doing Are you in a test market? Like what?
No, they're everywhere.
Yeah, I have not seen.
Go to Burger King. They have that, and then they also have a fried pickle one, and they have another. I don't know. They have a couple weird, limited time Whoppers. And I did the Mexican street corn one. They didn't put a little dab of the shit on it, of the Mexican street corn shit. I got pissed. I'm like, give me a fucking extra dab. Next time I'll have to pay for extra. It wasn't bad, but like I said, it was only a little bit of a. But yeah, they have a bunch of random ones. They have a fried pickle one, and they have a couple other ones too. I forget what they are.
Nice.
Yeah, old Burger King. Why are there no commenters? Are we even live?
We are. There's nobody's watching, except for one person on Kick. That's about it.
Whose fault is this?
2 people in here earlier.
I know
it's us.
It goes up and down. It goes up and down. People are doing things, Tim, with the drinking and the family and the.
No one does anything on Tuesday. They only do it. Now tomorrow they will.
Yeah, but you never know.
Maybe I should be man on the street tomorrow in New Philadelphia, and then be like, "What's your favorite memory of me?" And they're all say, "You kicking yourself in the head, or you saying inappropriate things in choir class."
Always.
Mm-hmm.
Should do that.
I'm not doing that.
Overnight a road microphone.
No, I don't need anyone to be drunk. Like, you're so fat. How'd you get so fat?
Well, I mean, look at you.
Yeah, but I'm still better than those people, Ray.
I mean, you do real estate, so you're technically better than them anyway.
Better than everybody. No one's
Sell
better
that
than anyone.
land.
No one's better than anyone.
I'm better than everybody.
That's proof right there. No one's better than anyone.
Man.
Dude, I tried a neti pot today. It didn't work. That's how clogged up I am.
Oh fuck!
What? What's that?
What?
You ever
Neti
done
pot?
that? Like the neti pot, where you like put it up to your nose and like let the water go through your nasal cavity. And
I have like
everything?
it's a bottle with with like a thing on it that goes like this. So you push it. Anyway.
Some are actually shaped like pots, though.
Yeah.
No, indeed. Is that like a nasal enema or something?
Yes.
Kinda. Yeah.
It's the nasal douche.
Yeah.
Oh.
It is, and like you just like tip it back and or like to the side, and like just snot just drives out of you. It's fucking wild, dude. I've done it.
I was so clogged it didn't work. Like the water wasn't even it wasn't making it any further than here.
I had
Is that
one,
like
so,
No, I was just gonna ask. Is that maybe it's regional? Is that like a Midwest thing or something? Like that's what they do up there, or what?
I don't know.
don't
I'm
know.
assuming people do it everywhere. I mean, it's really good
I've
if
never
if you have sinuses. It's good if you have sinus issues. It's good to clean that shit out.
Yeah, no. The only reason I ask is because y'all get a lot of snow, and I figured a lot of people will have sniffles or something because we don't.
Sure, but you can also do it if you have you have a pollen allergy or something like that. Like when I'm not clogged up and like my cat gets around me and I get it all in my face, all the cat shit, I do that and it helps a lot. But today I was trying to get the crap out of my nose and it wasn't working. It was backed up pretty far. So.
Oh boy.
So yeah.
Yeah.
No, hi, Pauls.
Hi.
Dude, are you naked?
No.
All right. You wearing pants?
Thankfully, yeah.
All right.
He's like, let me get these fucking and ones on before I put the camera on.
Why is he wearing and ones? Are you racist? He can't be wearing corduroys?
I mean, it's Houston. It's still kind of balmy. You need some
wearing jean
shorts. And one are usually the best ones.
Weren't and ones made by Stephon Marbury? Or no,
that's Starberry. That's Starberry.
Yeah, it's Starberry. No,
my brother was wearing a pair of
the amazing. Hello, John F. Kennedy Jr. Glad you're coming to us from heaven. Appreciate it.
Yeah. My brother was wearing a pair of and one gym shorts the other day, and I'm like, "How old are these shorts?" He's like, "I just bought them." I'm like, "Oh, well, you still sell them?"
Yeah. Yeah.
You talking about
I know and one has switched hands a lot.
You talking about a cursed family, man. If I was a Kennedy, I wouldn't leave the house.
Well, hopefully HHS is good under him, man. That's the one I'm kind of like, I don't know what that's gonna do. It's okay. Faked my death. It wouldn't surprise me. Your dad did it after his assassination and lived in a trailer for a little while.
Wait, after he faked his death after his assassination.
Yeah.
What do you say? I'm gonna give you a shot to say that again.
Okay, he faked his death and lived in a trailer.
Okay, all right.
For I think it was like 20 years, and then he was actually running like a lot of the Dow Jones companies too.
You know what? Whenever they say people like Tupac and he went to Cuba or something, like what would be the ultimate purpose of that? Why would you do that anyway?
Get out of life, son. Get out of whatever kind of stuff you're.
Avoid
Elvis
taxes.
did it.
Who?
Elvis.
Yeah, Elvis, sure.
No, but like, what is Tupac gonna like? Think logically. What is Tupac gonna do in Cuba?
Retired. That's what he does.
Bitches.
He lived on Guantanamo Bay. Didn't you know that?
Sure. No, Ray, the way you said it before was like the time that a guy at Stone Tavern yelled at Eric Cribley for doing a suicide joke. Don't do have you ever committed suicide? Because I committed suicide twice. Walks out and Cribley just goes, is I talking to a ghost? Yeah.
That is funny. And also
committed
sad he
suicide twice.
lived. Like, at least, go the whole way, man. Like, what are we doing?
I don't know.
I do not condone it.
I watched the new Jezelnik special today.
How was it?
It's just good.
Good?
Fucked up as usual, but good.
Yeah, he never sparked me, dude. Like,
No, I think he's.
no, he never really, like, even at the roast, people are like clamoring for his like roast stuff, and I'm like,
I agree. Another one of those guys that's pompous for no reason, just like Bill Maher.
Well, I mean, I
No,
get
it's
the
his
gimmick
character.
of
It's
it.
his. Yeah, it's
I
a
get
character.
the gimmick of him being
Oh.
a pompous jackass on stage, but like, I don't know. That kind of comedy never hit me. It's like fucking people who do characters.
Oh, so it's a
Well, the thing
character.
is, it's not just dark; it's clever. That's what's funny about it.
Okay.
No, I thought he
usually
really
don't.
was like.
Sometimes
you
I
could
see
tell
it in comment, but not always.
No, I was just gonna say I thought he really was like a frat guy who never grew out of the frat guy lifestyle.
I think
Some
that's part
guys
of the
just-
character. But he's some good ones. He's like, I'm tired of cancel culture. It's like, thank you. That's my impression of a shitty bitchy comic trying to get on Rogan.
Oh,
That made me laugh. But yeah, he has
That's
some,
another guy. See, okay, look,
some good ones.
Rogan is the ultimate podcaster. We know this. He is great at announcing. He was great at hosting Fear Factor, and he was decent on news radio. But his stand-up comedy, and I know everybody's a critic, but I'm just gonna say it. He has way funnier people on his podcast than he is.
Yeah,
as
but
a
he has
comedian.
an audience, man. There's people who think he's great. It's all right.
I mean,
There's nothing
a
wrong.
lot
You don't
of his
have
old
like you don't
stuff's
have
great.
you don't have to like every stand-up comic. It's okay. Like, but somebody does,
Right.
so it's all right.
Okay, well, that's what
he's
gives me
selling out
confidence
shows.
that's what gives me confidence that I can go up there and do it, because I've said things that I feel are funnier than what he said.
I mean, I was texting with a Houston comic Saturday. Yeah, Saturday when I was doing a 5-hour live stream.
Was it
playing video
concrete?
games. What?
Was it concrete or whatever?
No. Yeah, what was it, like Sledgehammer or fucking Spike or some shit? I can't remember.
No, didn't we see like at the Houston Improv there was a guy playing named Concrete?
Was it?
Ooh, I think I've
Concrete?
heard
It
of
was
him.
something like that. It was something like that.
No, I think I've heard of him. Yeah,
I've
it's like a
never.
street
When
comic.
we
There's
showed
no
it
idea-
on the
I thought-
show. I
I thought there was a
remember
concrete
like
comedian.
that being some weird like urban comic name, which I'm never a fucking fan of. Just use your
No, we're
government
the only
fucking
ones.
name.
We're the only ones that get away with that. Like, if you see a guy named Big Truck or something like that, it's like, okay, he's black.
Oh yeah,
comic.
yeah,
Ugh.
yeah. There's definitely a comedian named Concrete. It was Concrete.
Or he's a country white guy, like Butterbean. Like, if you see somebody by the name of like Jelly Roll, if you hear of any artist, if you hear of an artist named Sourdough, he's from the country. He drives, you know what I'm saying? He's-
Probably, yeah.
What if I start calling myself Thump Daddy?
Why was it? That should be your fight name for your return fight. Thump Daddy Danko.
I'm not fighting again.
But what was it gonna Pulse? I had something for you on that. Fuck.
Was it Concrete?
No, oh fuck. Yeah. What was I gonna say? Something about like I don't know, dude. It's just like those nicknames. So many of them are so cheese.
So Ray's
Like-
trying to tell you that you should use the name Pulse Reloaded when you do comedy. Is what he's trying to
Yes, and explain why you're Pulse Reloaded.
No, never do
And-
that. Never do that.
You know what? That is gonna. I was thinking about doing. I'm not gonna do that. Thank you, Tim. But I'm embarrassed of that.
do
But
it,
no, I am.
pussy.
That is gonna be my handle. Like, that is like it's for branding purposes. I've already.
If someone asks
Somewhat-
you where the name came from, just tell them like random name generator or something like that. Just lie.
Yeah.
No, tell him the truth, man. Tell him the truth.
No, that's the thing.
Tell them the
See,
truth
that's
when
why-
you're opening for a drag queen.
No, you know what? That's why, like, this is when they say the internet is forever. It really is, though. Like, I'm ashamed of things because I'll go back. You ever like go back through videos that you watched maybe
Dude, I
5 years
delete my
ago?
Facebook post all the time. Like I go to
No, but I'll
memories and
go
be
back-
like, that doesn't need to be here anymore.
I'll go back and look on videos that I've commented on like 5 years ago, and it's crazy because I've seen now like somebody will like it, and I've got over 1,000 likes, and I'm like, wow, man, I forgot about that. I forgot that I watched a Weird Al Yankovic video or something like that, and then I said something, some wild stuff, and it's like, damn, did I say that?
Yeah, just stay
And it's like,
out of the comment section. That's what I do.
no, that is smartest. That is the smartest thing to do. But no, it's like
Yeah,
I
I
will ask
avoid
myself.
the comment section at all costs.
No, but I'll ask myself, did I type that? And it's obvious I did because it's like it's documented right there. It's like Post Reloaded said this in 2017. But it's like
Uh,
it's just wild. Like where you think, what was I thinking at that time? Why did
oh
this
yeah,
person
Tim
piss me
just
off?
said the thing. I'm constantly deleting like Facebook posts that I fucking had that are just like, especially like 2012, like 12 years ago. I was. You think I'm sad now? Oh, I was a poor little emo boy who wanted to be metal. Like it was not. It was not
Doesn't
good.
surprise
It was
anyone.
not good for both to let both of you know. It was worse than it is now. Like I'm in a better place than I was back then.
I just saw an old Facebook post from 2009 of me that I just looked in memories, and it said, "I hate when people suck," and I still deleted that. Well, that's stupid. I don't know what that was about. I'm like, shut up, dude. Shut up,
No,
22-year-old
stick to your
Tim.
conviction. Stick to your conviction on that one.
No, dude, if you're gonna do it, fucking be funny about it, Tim. It wasn't
You
funny at
can't.
all.
That's like the problem we have now. We're judging the past for what we did what we're doing now.
Yes, I'm allowed to judge me at any point in my life. I'm allowed to.
Only God can judge.
I'm
you,
only
Tim.
allowed to. I'm allowed to judge Ray as well.
No, but
Only
you know
God
what?
can judge
Sometimes
me.
it's good to revisit the past because it's like I was digging through my father's old record collection,
Nice.
and
A
like
lot of Cosby.
no, but it's a lot of like the
Oh God,
Isley brothers and the OJs and stuff.
nice.
Ooh,
And
good
like I'll
shit.
listen to their music, and it's actually that stuff goes hard, man.
Yeah,
It does. A
It
lot
really
of
does.
Isleys are
Motown's
awesome.
the shit, dude.
Yeah.
Motown's the best. Like we grew up on it because we were so like our parents like grew up on that shit. So it's
although I was yelling, Motown's not as influential as you think it was to Detroit Tigers fans at the baseball game, but that's just because I was trying to piss them off.
I was about to say that's like a death wish. What are you doing? Detroit
that's like
Detroit
saying
has got to
Derek
be.
No,
Jeter's a
the people I
homo.
was with was telling everyone how Detroit pizza was the shittiest pizza. You know what though? They're not wrong. That's a weird pizza. Detroit style pizza is the strangest of the styles of pizza.
Are we
Is
talking?
that
We're
what?
talking the
Is that what?
square, right?
The square.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
was gonna say. Is that where the term brick oven comes from?
I don't know. Maybe it's. I mean, it's
No.
okay, but it's a strange pizza.
I
Especially
love
because
it.
it's like hard on the sides. I don't mind a square
Yeah.
piece of pizza, but I don't like the ones that are like hard on the side. I like the ones that are like a little softer, like the Scranton style pizza.
I don't do anything from Scranton since Sleepy Joe. I don't do anything from Scranton.
Okay. I don't even watch The Office.
I casually watch The Office. I have Peacock, so I turn it on to like fall asleep to. Usually,
I saw Mary did something with Jim Hare from Parks and Rec. That's pretty cool.
nice.
Guy who played Jerry at Parks and Rec.
Oh, fucking tired, exhausted, Tim.
Yeah, well, I'm here and I'm sick.
I know. We're both here.
Are we playing trivia today,
what are
Pulse?
both? Say again.
Are we doing trivia today?
If we can, obviously, I'm streaming from my phone, so I would have
It's
to
all right.
figure out a
You
way.
know what? If you don't want to, I'm completely fine with it.
No, I really do. No, I
Yeah.
really do because I had a. Okay, well, no, I mean, if y'all aren't up to it, that's fine. We can save it. But I'm just saying.
We can.
I
Let's
wanted
save
to
it
know.
for a bet for next week.
Yeah, let's
Okay.
save it.
No, that's.
I'm usually never on team Let's Not Do Trivia, but I'm just. I don't feel good.
Yeah, both of us are kind of because I overdid it last night drinking. I was barely able to.
Ray,
drink
who
today.
drove you home?
Laura.
Okay, good.
I can tell, but listen, I do want to know what are both of y'all's plans for Thursday? Like, what are y'all?
Well, I might not be going anywhere if I
Yeah.
get sicker. I might not be going anywhere.
But
But
do
I'm
you-
planning.
are
I'm
you-
going to my brother's, which is something I do every weekend anyway. But yeah, we're just going.
Are you gonna see your cousin who was on stream that one time?
No. I don't go out there for Thanksgiving. I stay here.
Okay.
Yeah, and I'm going to my girlfriend's uncle's house down near like the rich part of fucking Cleveland suburbs.
Have
So-
either of you in your lives ever been hunting?
No, but I want to.
It's funny that
Me
I
too.
have it because everyone else in my family has. My 7-year-old niece just went the other day.
Dang.
I mean, my
I've never, and I'm from
my
Texas.
my
and
the
it's like,
11-year-old niece got a pretty big buck this year. Like, yeah, I'm the only one. Me and my mother are the only ones really. My grandmother maybe, but everybody else hard hunters in my family. But I never had the attention span for it.
Yeah, I can feel that for sure.
My brother was talking to one of the softball dads about hunting, and I walked over and he asked like, "Oh, hey, does he hunt?" And I'm like, no, I don't want to go to hell. I'm like, did I just eat it, man? I'm in denial.
Yeah,
I haven't, but everyone in my family does. So
never met anybody that does it like on the reg, so I was never able to do it. Really love
I know. I heard Bo Jackson is big into it once he retired. Like his meat stays full of venison and stuff. I mean,
Steve Austin hunts on his ranch.
His freezer. Yeah, I bet.
I'd eat deer, but I don't.
That's the way to do it, man. Like honestly, I've been saying for a while, the homesteader lifestyle is the way to live. Like,
well, until chronic wasting disease can be transferred to humans, then we're all gonna die from it. But until then,
no, I'm just like
another 15 years.
You guys might feel differently, but like Cleveland might be different. But like in Houston, bro, driving through the city is just. It takes a toll on your spirit, man. It's like just seeing everybody.
Well, yeah, you're in a massively populated.
I mean, if I'm on the east side of Cleveland, yeah, I get it.
Well, even then, like it's not. Here's the thing: like Cleveland is not like it was in the 90s. It'll never be like it was in the 90s here.
Frank Jackson saved Cleveland.
And then his fucking spoiled brat fucking grandkids caused fucking issues. But that's neither here nor there. But like it like Cleveland in the 90s when you had to go through East Cleveland just to get downtown for Indians games and hockey games and all kinds of stuff. It was a wild time here for a little while, and it's not like it was.
I've never been nervous in Cleveland in my adulthood. Not really.
Never. I've never been. I was used to downtown as a kid. I mean,
downtown's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have no problem with downtown.
So if you go east, that's when it starts to get a little fucked.
Yeah. That's why when Cleveland Collinwood had a stadium built, and they played New Philly in football for years, and then but they always came down. They always came down to New Philly every year. But when they had a stadium built, they're like, "Hey, now we can do home and home." And then New Philly's like, "Yeah, we're not going to do this anymore." They never once went up. They're like, "You've been coming down for 20 years. Like, we're not doing this. We're not coming up once."
Which that's legit racism right there.
I mean, it's a safety issue,
well,
possibly. Collinwood in the 90s. Actually, this happened in like 2010.
Yeah, it was still worse, but it wasn't.
Actually, I think it happened when I was in high school. We stopped playing Collinwood, but
it was well lit at least, probably.
There's a so Mentor got beat. They're out of the playoffs. They got beat by St. Ed's. But there's a T County team just down the street from me, Indian Valley, dude. Janae Hunt in Indian Valley. They first T County team that's gone to the semifinals possibly ever. I mean, it's been a real long time if it has happened before. So that's pretty cool. They're in the state semis. But they're playing a team from Cincinnati. That's the first Cincinnati public school team to win a regional finals in 30 years. They're playing Cincinnati Taft. So I looked at pictures of both teams, and I'm like, oh. I've seen this movie.
Oh, gee. Is it Remember the Titans?
It's Remember the Titans. It's Wildcats. Actually, no, Wildcats. They were both. So, yeah, it's we've seen this movie before. But the truth is, Indian Valley's really good. So I think they do have a shot at beat. Well, this team just beat Alter, who's a powerhouse. But they could be tapped. They're playing at historic Crew Stadium in Columbus.
Nice.
But if they win, I might go to the championship game. It's next Saturday night. They had the late game. But if they win, I might go. But the thing is, they play the winner of like Sandusky Perkins and Glenville. So if they win, they have to play Glenville.
God.
So
God, if it's Glenville,
it might be Glenville. They got to win first,
God.
but if
And
they have to play
haven't
Glenville,
been really relevant in a very long.
well,
time.
they won the last 2 state championships. Like they had a law, and they came back last 3 years.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, they won a state last year, and I think they won the year before.
Yeah, because
So-
that like it was big when fucking Ginn Jr. was there. That
Yeah,
was like
And Ginn Senior has been the coach the whole time. So
Really?
I don't know why they had a law. Now they came back. I don't know what happened there. But yeah, the Tar Blooders are back, and they're kicking the shit out of people again. So Indian Valley,
every time I hear
Glenville
the
is something.
name, it's
What, the
that's
Tar
why we
Blooders?
just call it Glenville.
The Ville,
That's why we just call it Glenville up here. I'd rather not.
their jerseys say the Ville.
Should. Oh
But
man.
yeah,
with
Paul.
Ted-
There's a school up here. It's Cleveland Glenville. Ted Ginn Jr. Remember him? His dad was the coach. He went to Glenville. His dad's still the coach.
Yeah, he was on their track team too. Did we lose Pulse?
I don't know. Pause.
Hello.
And that's how he died.
Oh no.
Anyway, but hopefully that'd be cool if they won, if they beat Taft. I have no idea if they will or not, but they are a good team. The thing is, I didn't think they were going to be St. Clairsville, and they beat the fuck out of St. Clairsville. They beat them 48-7, which is a fucking waxing. I didn't think they were going to have a shot at them, but they crushed them. So I'm like, fuck, they may be good. I mean, they had a good year. They beat Dover, which they haven't played Dover in a while, but they beat Dover. And anyway, they're undefeated. They're good. So they're a local team, and I hope they win. But if they do, I might go to that game next weekend. I might go to the state championship up in Canton. But would have been nicer if they had the
Nice.
3:00 game.
Yeah,
But Mentor
so
lost.
weird.
Mentor got beat by St. Ed's.
and Pulse is gone.
He's gone.
He gone.
He's gone. Is he doing his own stream?
I don't know. We do need to. I think we do need to have a talk on stream about it with him.
We did. I did last time. I brought it up.
Oh, did you?
Yeah. I don't care. I'll go show you.
Oh, here he comes. He's back.
He's back.
Hi, buddy.
Yes, I remember Ted Ginn, Troy Smith, that whole era. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I ran track against Teddy Ginn.
You ran track?
I know.
Man, I really
don't
wish
look
there was
like
a video.
I am not.
He didn't
well,
say he did it well, Paul.
yeah, I was not like a star.
Like say when I say I fought MMA, I didn't say I did it well.
Yeah. I did it to stay in shape for hockey, and then I ended up loving track more. Even though my best 100 was like 11.9, and that was my senior year. So
Would've been
it
a
took
good
a
time
long
in
time to just
1910.
get there.
Yeah, no, Ginn could fly, and his dad's still the coach, I believe. I think I'll double check, but he's like
I only one time, or the only time I saw him get beat in a 4x1. It was crazy. It was wild. Nick Ivancic, shout out to the homeboy, love him. But yeah, I watched him fucking beat Ted Ginn by like this much. It was wild. But yeah, the newspapers were there that day. They were covering
Ted
the fucking thing.
Ted Ginn Senior still there.
Wow.
They have 3 losses, but they lost to like Allen, Tangi, Liberty, and Avon, like fucking powerhouse teams. Hoban. Those are the 3 teams they lost to.
Wow.
Yeah, they're good. They'll probably beat the fuck out of Perkins.
Ugh.
Who knows? But
Do
they crushed Lake Catholic. Lake Catholic was undefeated. They beat them 28.
Oh, is it? Is it high school playoff time?
Yeah,
It
yeah. I
is.
was just talking. There's a team by me that made the semifinals, and they're like no team by here. I mean, we're serious about our football here, but none of these teams have made it that far. And I don't know if they ever have. So
Yeah, because especially in Texas, Friday nights is
Right.
high school football is everything
same
around here. So
right, it's the same.
Okay.
here. Yeah. When I was in Texas and I went to some games, it's exactly the same. It's pretty intense up here too. Especially in my area with the smaller towns. And I mean, this is Division 4, which is like 1 is the biggest, 7 is the smallest. So it's, Division 4. But they're playing an inner city Cincinnati team, and I hope they win. But those 2 teams look differently, but it doesn't matter. They're all football players, aren't they? They're all young men playing football. They're playing at the old historic Crew Stadium, which used to be the soccer stadium.
Nice.
Yay! And all the State championships are in Canton at the Hall of Fame, so it's just up the road here.
Nice. Yeah, well, it's always there though.
For a few years they did it in Columbus.
Oh well,
That was silly because it like there was like 5,000 people in a 100,000 seat stadium. It was weird. Like,
yeah,
I don't understand why they did it. So I don't know. They moved them back. And for a while they were at Canton and Massillon. They went get to go back and forth between the two. But now for the last few years it's just been Canton, which it should be. I mean, they play an NFL game there. The Hall of Fame's there. Fucking, they should be there. You have the Hall of Fame in that stadium. They should play the state championships there.
Football.
Plus, it's cool because it's big enough that I can just walk up and go.
Still have breath. It's a good thing for you,
dude. I don't today, man. I was talking to my uncle, just walking around my house, and I couldn't breathe.
Oh,
but because I'm sick, and I just usually I can handle walking around my house, but I need oxygen mask today.
No, I kind of feel that way. I've had two Jack and Mountain Dews.
What are you doing for Thanksgiving, Pauls?
You know what? I'm gonna cop one of those turduckins if I can, and if not, if I get there and they're all gone, I'm just gonna go get a rotisserie from already cooked rotisserie from.
Are you having a lonely bachelor Thanksgiving that we're gonna feel bad about?
Honestly, so wait, the Cowboys, they're not, are they? Because typically they'll play. Oh, they are?
Yeah.
Yeah, but this season is washed. Yeah, okay. Well then, yeah, for bragging rights, me and Moss will probably make this. I'm gonna ask him if he wants to make a friendly wager, but other than that, I'm just happy to not be.
I don't know who's playing quarterback for the Giants. It was gonna be Tommy DeVito, but he might be hurt. Tommy DeVito that still lives with his parents like 5 miles from the stadium. It's kind of great.
Really?
Yeah, well, they grew up by the stadium, and when he got picked up by the Giants, he's like, "What?" I was like, "I just stay with my parents. I don't need to get a house. I don't know what's going on with my career. I'm backup quarterback." I don't blame him. I love my mom.
That's smart. That's smart.
Yeah, why not? They live that close. I mean, yeah, it sounds like a pain in the ass to try to find an apartment when you're fuck it. No, plus you're a backup quarterback. You never know how long you're going to be there.
Right, or he could parlay depending on how well he plays. I feel like that story's repeated itself so many times. Like it happened.
I hope he's bringing football groupies back. I always think of bringing football groupies back to his parents' house. That's what I want to happen.
Right. No, but you remember Carson Wentz started out as a backup, then he got the chance and went all the way to the Super Bowl. Same thing with Tom Brady. You never know what can happen.
I mean, Aaron Rodgers was Brett Favre's backup for like 4 years.
Right.
Garoppolo, although he hasn't really done much either, but lately, but yeah, he was a backup too. A lot of guys were backups for a while. Well, I mean, most rookies are backups for a minute. They don't all start right away like Caleb Williams or this kid from Washington. Man, I can barely fucking breathe.
Bro, if you want to cut it short, I
might have to here in a minute.
All right.
I'm trying to think of what else I got to talk about. I have things to talk about. Hold
on. I did want to, if we could briefly, and then we can end on this. What did y'all think of Saturday's card? I just gotta say, for the small guys, that was actually a pretty entertaining sport.
I was watching Ohio State beat the fuck out of Indiana, so I didn't watch it.
I was half drunk, falling asleep at my girlfriend's sister's house for an early.
That's prime college football time, Paul. So I can't be watching cards at 2:00 in the afternoon.
Fair enough.
But
no, it's true. That did come on 10:00 in the morning.
Yeah, it did, the fight went on 8 a.m. I woke up and it had just ended. I think it was 8 a.m. I did see the spinning back kick from Muslim
Salikov. Yeah.
Bro.
Yo, no, you know what? That man is 40. He's still doing him, Edson Barbosa. These dudes, that's why I'm gonna get limber because I feel and I saw Michael Jai White doing. He's 57. That just goes to
DDP yoga, bro. I've been trying to get Tim on the DDPY.
That's a scam.
It is not.
It is too, man.
It is not,
dude. They fucking give those guys, dude. Fucking Dom Dallas Page fucking pays for people's stomach staple and pretends like they fucking worked out with him.
No, I'm not gonna lie. If you think if I reached out to him, you think we could get him on here?
No.
No, probably not. He'd probably
You
send
you both need to
some
write. You guys
email.
need to make him like really sad videos with sad piano music and like with videos of me trying to get off the couch and shit.
Right. That's what I'm
Trying to get me in
saying.
the accountability house or whatever they call it.
Yeah.
No, because you do look like the guy who was on crutches, and then they showed him like a
Butterbean?
year later, and he's doing like a pistol squat.
Yeah, dog. We need to get him starting like.
I'm telling
something.
you, no, Tim, we can. You could be our shining star.
Yeah, we'll mold you into the perfect human being.
What was that show on MTV back in the day? I want to be
Starts with a
made.
haircut.
Cage.
No, no. Well, okay, listen. DDP is not the biggest WWE star of all time. Like, what do you think his asking price is?
Ah,
No, I feel like he lets people live there for free if he likes them, but or if he wants them to be like a project for his social media. But you can just buy the program, right? You just
yeah,
pay for
it's
the-
like $100 a year.
You think we could get Billy Blanks on here?
I hope not.
What?
We don't need fucking Tybo guy. Fucking
That's the thing. They all come out with every few years. It's P90X. It's Tybo.
hey, boss, how about
it's
we get the guy from Darren's Dance Cruise? Get that guy.
Let's get Susan Powder on here. What's she doing?
How about Jane Fonda? Can you get Jane Fonda?
Probably not. She's married to
Su-
Ted Turner. She's got billions of dollars. She doesn't need to do anything.
Is Suzanne Summer still alive?
Is she?
I don't think she is. Let me look.
Is
Well, how about
Patrick
Chuck
Duffy still?
Norris? Can we get Chuck Norris on? Have him do the total gym for us.
I don't think we could get Don the Dragon Wilson.
Like,
Like,
these are
'cause you got-
emails.
Yes, this is
That's
what I
what I'm
thought.
saying.
Suzanne Summers died about a year ago.
Okay,
Oh,
yeah, that's
may
what I
she
was
rest in
hesitant to
peace.
say.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot.
I don't know. How about dude? What's the name of the Gazelle guy? Terry
Ooh,
something. They got
Tony
the
Little?
fucking the guy with the
Yes.
ponytail. What's that guy's fucking name?
Little something Tony Little.
Is it Tony Little?
Yeah, I think it was Tony Little had the
Yeah.
gazelle. Yeah.
Yeah, dude, we used to have
Bro,
a Gazelle.
you think anybody who still has that machine still uses it?
I mean, maybe it's a coat rack. He's still
Yeah.
selling stuff, dude. He's still selling stuff.
Is he?
Yeah, dude, he's
Bro, I'm
68.
thinking of all.
and-
Okay.
Dude, he got married in 2022. How old do you think his wife is? Okay, no, she's normal age. Right? All right.
Oh, okay.
I was hoping she was like 19. I mean, we laugh.
No, but you know,
I call
I'm
her
thinking
my
of all the
gazelle.
I'm thinking of all the home shopping things that have been sold over the years. Like you remember the conversion
Shamrock?
table? The conversion table where people would lay on it and like lean back and like lean backwards. You remember that?
No.
Oh yeah, yeah.
man.
They still have the flip things. They flip up.
Yeah,
Yeah, people do.
yeah,
that.
Oh
those.
yeah. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. One of my customers was like, "You want this? You can have it." I'm like, "No, I'm good. I don't need to do that."
And they probably paid like $99.99 for it. And it's like it's just a table.
Dude, if you have if you find somebody who has an old Bowflex, take that.
Yeah.
No, that's
Or like a
so
pole
no,
gym.
those are actually
Or one of
worth
those
it.
door gyms. One of those. You got a door. You got a gym. One of those.
What was that thing that Bass Rutten was hustling? It had a whole bunch of punching pads
the
on it.
Oh,
striking
steroids.
pads.
Oh.
Yes, that's right. Yes, that thing is actually like honestly, if you because I see on TikTok like people are hustling these, and this is why I can't stand that app because it's like everybody's
Do we need to give
everybody's
up and
making-
be on TikTok? Because I feel like we're probably missing out on something.
I don't
unfortunately.
want
No,
the
but-
Chinese government knowing what I'm doing. All
Yeah,
right.
but the thing is,
I
every
already
app.
have a bad social credit score in this country. Think of the negative amount I would owe in
Are you
China.
going to China?
No, but it's
but
like
they would
every
look
time
All
for
the apps you
me.
have on your phone do that shit anyway. They don't
every
do
time
much
you
on TikTok.
scroll on TikTok, everybody in there is either flexing their lifestyle or trying to sell you something. It's like I really just want to talk to people. I don't want to buy a Swiffer mop or a Stanley Cup or none of that. I strictly
you
just want to converse with people.
You see that
Why?
video
Why?
with the CEO of TikTok at the was it a congressional hearing? Forget which politician was going after him. Kept asking him what part of China he was from. He's like, I'm Singaporean. I'm from Singapore. What part of China? He kept asking him the same thing, and he's like, I'm not from China. I'm from Singapore.
Ah,
That was wild.
yeah, I don't trust it. I don't fucking trust it, bro. But that Pulse, have you seen that thing where there's like a punching pad? Oh, Pulse left. There's like a punching pad with like lights you can hook up to music, and like it's always "Beat It" by Michael Jackson that they're doing it to, and you're like, come the fuck
Isn't it
on,
that
dog.
game? Like there's like a saber game. It's like a lightsaber. Like
I
Guitar
swear that
Heroes
was
type
an
of game.
accident. What were you
Saber
asking?
beat.
Oh, have you seen on TikTok those pads you punch that like the lights go to different sides and you have to like time your punches and
Yes.
shit?
See, like
That
one of
thing is
those.
being
Yeah.
hustled hard, dog.
Do they have this like
Man, we
these
need
like
to come up
workout
with.
mirrors now too? They're like, it's like a mirror.
They no, they used to be a. I feel like that used to be a toy in the '90s. It was like something that
Bop
it would
It
light up. Yeah, Bop It or something.
or
Yeah.
Simon.
No, Bop It was that thing you would skip and it would go under one leg, wasn't it?
That's a skip it.
Yeah, it's skip
Oh,
it.
skip it. Yeah,
Bop it was
okay.
bop it, twist it, flick it, yank it off,
There was a lot of blank its back in the day.
blow it. Yeah.
All these things, bro. What do you like? All these gadgets, like etch a sketches and whatnot.
Dude,
Like,
did you
what are
guys ever beat the shit out of your siblings with sock and boppers?
Rock, if somebody had them at like their house and my brother
Dude,
was
sock and
over there,
boppers
yeah,
got
I'd
rough
punch him
quick,
in the
dude. You're
face.
like, oh look, they're just inflatable. You can fuck people up with sock and boppers.
Oh yeah, if you can tee off on people. If
It was
you
like a
really,
16-ounce boxing glove. It was just,
yeah,
You didn't have a fair fight. You get beat the fuck. Like, what? It's just a sock and bopper. It's fine. It's a toy. You're just beating the fuck out of someone with a sock bopper.
Oh man,
Right, and then they lose air, and it just becomes a fucking fist.
yeah, yeah, and then your little brother's eye is blackened, and you got to take a couple
whole thing.
spankings.
Yeah, I had to sit and spin.
I did
Oh,
not.
man. It got all the man. We probably had all those wacky ass toys. I think we had a crossfire at some point, or some kind of version of a crossfire.
Bro, I am not gonna lie to you. That theme song every once in a while will just pop into my head where it's like crossfire, like it.
No, I'm not gonna lie. Like when they used to do it in slow mo, and the cars would bump into each other and they go airborne. They used to make it look so great. I would
Same
get
thing
lost
with
in
like
that.
karate fighters. Karate fighters,
Dude,
is
I
one
had
of the
karate
biggest-
fighters, dude. Karate fighters were
all
cool.
Did. We all.
I ain't gonna lie.
Karate
I don't care how old I get. I will never be too old to like a nice radio controlled car. Like
Dude,
you know,
they have
so I still
hardcore
like
ones now, man. Dude, they have some badass ones now. They cost like $500, and they're gnarly as
I'll
fuck. My
bet.
brother has one. Yeah,
I'll bet, man.
they
And
have
like,
gas powered
like-
ones and electric ones. They have gnarly electric ones now too.
and drones. Yeah, I
Yeah,
want to get. I want
drones. Let's all be drone enthusiasts, and we'll see which one of us gets arrested first.
I'm good. Tim, I just learned about something. There's a
Quick, I gotta pee.
national ball hockey league that has sprung up. It's basically
There's a league for masturbation.
yes. And
You have to say it like that. Masturbation. All right.
Cleveland has a team, Tim.
Ray,
I say Bro Plata
please go try out for it.
sponsors.
No, go try out for it.
Well, I'm going
They
to
have
try
open
out,
tryouts?
but also we sponsor the team.
Ray, I want you to go try out.
I will.
Please go try out. Get your brother to try out too.
He won't do it.
Let's get you and Bob Kenner to try out.
Yeah. Be a point man. I'd just be a defense guy because I just suck.
Just you and a bunch of 21-year-olds just confident popping out there.
I'll stay at the top of the zone. You guys be there.
We're gonna clock how long it takes you to get cut. 10 minutes. He's done. That's enough.
I saw some of the guys that play ball hockey. You and I would be studs. Absolute studs.
Is it professional?
Your calves would be legendary in the team shorts. Be like, God damn, he's got great gams.
Maybe.
I'm saying we do it. Is there a Houston? Is there a team in Houston?
Dude, I
Paul
can't.
should
I
join
can't.
it.
It's rollerblades, right? Is it rollerblading?
No, it's walking.
Oh, it's on foot. Okay.
Yeah,
I
it's
know,
on
but I
foot.
have heard that there is a roller derby league, and it is my life's mission. One of these days, I want to see. I don't want to participate. I just want to see it. Like I just want to see women like race each other on rollerblades.
There's men's too. There's a men's roller derby team in Cleveland called the Guardians.
Yeah, but it's like roller derby was always fixed.
Well, roller jam was fixed. It made me think all roller derby was fixed, but apparently, actual roller derby isn't fixed. But that shit on TV was
Popular
fixed.
roller derby was fixed.
The shit on TV was fixed. Roller jam or whatever it was called was fixed.
Well,
Everybody-
the other one in the 70s too.
This is why,
Rollerball.
like you know how they say like you go online, it seems like everybody's living better than you, and it's like no, I know, but it's like where are all these things going? Like I see people like you told me one time that there is a Top Golf locally. I've driven around the town. I've never seen this place. I don't know where it's at.
I told you where it was.
Okay, send it. I don't want you to dox where I'm at, so send it to me again. I want to go. Like I just want to. I don't even play golf. I just want to do it. I just want to try it. I'll probably suck at it. But I just want to do it.
Okay, I was gonna say shit.
I just copy. Here we go.
What?
I'm copying the address and sending it to polls.
Ah, okay.
I just found it. Yeah, it shouldn't be far from you.
Okay.
Well, I think, boys, we should call it a night and do it again next week. What do you say?
All right, if you guys are too big of pussies to do a show on Thursday, that's fine with me.
Well, I don't know where I'm gonna be, Tim.
Mm-hmm.
Could just be us on YouTube doing like a collab on our YouTube channels. That might be what we.
Isn't that what we do? What do you mean? This is what we always do. We talk about.
Well, I'm talking about on our like phones because I don't know if I'm gonna have my. I might bring my laptop. Well, no, I'll be home. Yeah, probably.
I'd probably be home.
We'll work on it. If anything, we'll see you guys Thursday if we do a show. And,
I had a hero of the week, but I got to pee too bad.
Well,
so
then go
I'll share
pee.
it.
We'll talk to you guys later. Share, like, do all the things. If you're new to us, subscribe. Talk to you later. See you later. Kumite, all that fam.
Latest.